Rosie, here's Rosie! How are y'all doing today? We're gonna be playing some Castlevania Curse of Darkness. I put the background on dark mode because we're gonna be playing a spoopy game. I've owned this game for a long time. I bought it at the same time as I bought Lament of Innocence. But you know, stuff came up when after I streamed Lament of Innocence, and I did not stream this game until now. I have not played very much of it before. This will be mostly a blind playthrough. Still had to fucking run the game off a hard drive because my copy is European, and I own precisely the type of PS2 that you can't soft mod for region bypass, so if I want to run a European disc, I'd have to buy a swap disc and then like use a plastic hook to pull out the CD tray. I'm not doing that. I put it in a hard drive. Also, I have already swapped out the memory card to one that has space, but I just love this, like, this prompt here. Start the game anyways? With an S? Like, okay. I'm doing alright. We got a bunch of people here. Hello, Silvera, Arlena, Noth, D-Bomb. Let me know. Oh, wow, that is loud. Let me fix that. Stop that, bro. My apologies. Let me know if you get any echo because I am playing on the small TV that has no headphone. Yeah, no, I didn't know the game was gonna be that fucking loud. When I was testing this earlier for capture, I was not looking at fucking the volume bar. Rossi. This game is supposed to be, it's kind of like, you know, it's the follow-up to Lament of Innocence, but it takes place in like a totally different part of the timeline, like sometime after Castlevania 3 from the NES. Yeah, you can just overwrite this. But also, I don't think it has that much to do with that game. It's just... Thank you for subscribing, Arlena. Like, Dracula's dead, and I think Trevor Belmont is running around somewhere in this game, but...
A great war raged between Dracula.
There you go, I'll tell you. I'll tell you all about it. Also, let me know if the visuals look good, because I had to mess with some things to make the PS2 and its weird interlacing not like jitter all over the place.
Named Trevor Belmont. Belmont and his comrades triumphantly slew Lord Dracula. A truly
his companions, Cypher, Alucard, and the other one that they always fucking forget about. But I don't forget about Grant the Nasty. He climbs walls and he fucking stabs people. And he dreamt he was a ghost.
The people's hearts turned black and murderous. The weak
Sorry, a ghost. Sorry, I just sometimes I mispronounce words. I gotta love the like double hyphen because they didn't have the budget for an M dash.
Of Dracula's curse.
People's hearts turn black. That sounds like a serious medical issue. I mean, they probably weren't like actually cutting them open to check. Yeah, and in the Japanese version, instead of Dracula's curse, it would say like the Akuma Jodensetsu. No, this was around the time that like they called the series Castlevania even in Japanese to try and like for like marketing reasons or something. I don't know. Everyone hated it apparently. So.
Hector, is that you?
I
finally tracked you down.
Look at this motherfucker. He is already dressed for Castlevania Judgment.
I was the one who lured you here. Hector,
The fool who betrayed our Lord Dracula.
That matters not. I've come to exact my revenge upon you. For the death of Rosalie!
Oh, and how will you have this revenge?
Oh my god!
When you are utterly at my mercy. You relinquished your powers. You couldn't even protect your own woman. And now you think to defeat me? Lord Dracula is gone, but his powers are still here in Valacia. Even you must realize.
Devil forging.
Indeed.
You gotta love these fucking stories that open up with people talking about shit you have absolutely zero fucking context for. Like, I like Castlevania a lot. I know about all the Dracula shit. What the fuck is any of this? Devil forging?
This magnificent power.
Is that a fish man?
And I.
Yes. To our lasting shame.
Well, apparently he
I
doesn't
shed
like
that
it very
evil
much.
power. Never again will I use it.
Ah, but you will, Hector, and soon you have no choice. Without it, I could crush you in an instant.
Where the fuck was Isaac during the events of Dracula's curse?
Very satisfying, now would it? You deserve a most gruesome fate for the humiliation you brought upon me 3 years ago.
He's taking a nap.
Bereft of the power of devil forging, you cannot hope to pursue me. That is why you will reclaim your powers, and thence follow where I lead you. But, in the end, the glorious vengeance you seek
Glorious vengeance.
will be mine.
I mean, Isaac was clearly off learning how to be more fabulous. Or maybe, you know, Dracula's just like, look, Isaac,
So be it.
I like you and all, but like, your fabulousness is too much for the Famicom, even with Konami's
my
cool
words.
chip.
I will hunt you down like the beast you are! I will have my revenge.
Hold on. Yeah, I knew that was Crispin Freeman. Alright, so I guess this controls kind of like Lament of Innocence. Which, you know, controls like Devil May Cry, except I don't hate it, so that's pretty rad. It does have this weird fucking jump, though. How do I go in? Oh. Welcome to the castle. Okay. It's good to have the map button immediately, because I feel like we're gonna be needing that. I would think in the previous game, like, it would just, like, pop up over to the gameplay instead of, like, being its own screen like this. Whatever. It's fine. Ah! Love not being able to see myself. See, guarding is still good. You're gonna need to get used to these camera controls. Cause like, the vertical is fine, you know, you press up and then it's like this, and you press down, it's like this. But a press right, a press left, that's the wrong way around. I think. It's weirding me out at least. We get a memorial ticket. A ticket to a memorial. The thing is, I don't know like how much jumping's gonna matter here. Like I remember there being some platforming in Lament, but it was mostly about the combat, so. He's doing the thing. Is there chicken in these walls? I don't think there's chicken in the walls in this, but I'm sure there'll be chicken. Wow. I wonder if that chair can take off if you have the appropriate power. It is going to be weird having to press circle to confirm. It's one of those games that where they were just like, no, you will use the Japanese style and like it. Ow. Okay, so that's in here. Hey, it's that thing that people who can't read call me. Seems a much more stylish and flamboyant Castlevania. Even when Isaac's not on screen? Is there also a Rosio? No, I gotta wait till season 4 for that. Guard button plus left analog stick plus jump button for a quick step. Oh, right, yeah. I was looking for that before. Because I remember that being a thing. It's gonna take some getting used to, though. It feels like it's kind of too many buttons for a quick step. Like, you really couldn't just map that to like a shoulder button? Way the Protac swings his sword seems pretty stylish and dramatic. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose. Wow! I wanted that candle, though. Oh, this looks very Castlevania. It's that red sash that really completes his outfit. Yeah, you know, it's just Alucard. It's just Alucard. Look at him. It's just Alucard. Get out of here, Skeleton. $1. Did we ever figure out if they did in fact use dollars in Transylvania? I feel like I've been asking that for so long. And I've never actually gone and looked up the answer. Ooh. Triple skeleton. You know, it's good that the skeletons are dressed in this game. We wouldn't want to get like an M rating. We don't want to get that AO rating. That AO rating. Could Rosie steal Alucard's look too? Would it work? I mean, I can palette swap myself if I need to. It is kind of interesting that, you know, I've done palette swaps for a couple games I really love, but I haven't done anything for Castlevania, even though that's a franchise I love. I think my my Castlevania look is usually just like this. That fucking synth is in so many things, especially Japanese things. I want to know where it's from. But I've never been able to successfully Google it. Like, yeah, that one fucking trumpet sounding synth that's in everything. You know the one. What is that? Ooh, a floaty thing. Abandoned castle map, an overall map of the area looking in finer details. Ah. So it's a map made by a lazy person. This controller is kind of, Noth, what is going on with this analog stick? What did you do to this thing? Like, the circle on this stick can like spin around. It's like loose. Didn't these guys didn't the characters from this game show up in like the Netflix show at some point too? Because it's Castlevania thing. I don't know. I don't care because that show fucking sucks, and so the fucking the one with Richter. I will bring up how much I hate Netflixvania every time. I wouldn't want anyone to think that I'm actually like Netflixvania. I mean, that what will become of me. Okay, there's a bit more going on now. Ah! Here we go. Sealed by an unknown power. It's just fucking sitting here. It's not even like centered. Just someone just left this here because they don't want to carry it upstairs. Is Rosie Tsundere for Netflixvania? No, I just fucking legitimately hate it. I think it's an affront to Castlevania, an affront to storytelling, and an affront to me.
Is it coming from that tombstone? How conscientious of him. He carved the instructions into stone along with the most difficult visualization. So, that's how badly he wants me to regain my powers. Very well. Heed my words, O great powers of darkness. Release one of the tortured souls. Let me infuse him with my life force and awaken him to the world of the living. Immaculate being, appear before me now!
This is very appropriate casting, I must say.
Devil forging, isn't it?
This is ball
Never
motherfucker.
seen that before. Quite impressive. It's enough to make your blood run cold.
Who are you?
Oh, my apologies, my lord. I should have offered an introduction.
When he came in, I thought that he was like really tall, but it was just like a weird perspective thing. Because then he went next to Hector, and he just looked the same height.
You, on the other hand, are pursuing the other Devil Forge Master, are you not? The one you seek fled toward the chapel on the other side of the mountain. He made his escape through the back of the castle.
What concern is this to you?
He is the one protecting the curse. Ergo, he is an impediment to me, and to all those who abide in this land.
I see. Very well. I, Hector, thank you for your help. Now, if you'll forgive me, I must be on my way.
Me and my blocky hair need to get out of here. Was less devil forging and more fairy inviting? I mean, it's like an SMT pixie. Innocent devil infant fairy. Oh, I can name it? Yo, what are we naming this thing? Noth. Okay. Eve. Pumpkin Sprixie. I don't think that'll fit. I mean, I think we're gonna get more of these things later, so... Sneem? What the hell is Sneem? Fine, we'll go with Sneem. It's a new Star Wars character? What do you mean? Like an actual Star Wars character? Oh, well, I don't like Star Wars. And Jaws was never my scene. Innocent Devils ID, is that like GFs? They're the mystical, untainted familiars created by Devil Forge Masters. Innocent Devils have absolute loyalty to their creator. Summoned ID may grant status enhancements to Hector. Status enhancement can be examined on the status screen. Innocent Devils use hearts as energy. Whenever they take damage or use a special ability, their heart energy will decrease. If they lose all their hearts, the ID will revert to soul form. At that point, they will simply hover on Hector. If Hector gathers enough hearts, the ID soul can then be restored to material form. It's like they did Cyber Elves right on the first try. You see that shit, Capcom? Oh, this is very involved. Ah, now we can open treasure chests. Boop. Boop. Bring your ID with you, allows you to purchase alcohol. Yeah, that's important too. Alright. Alright, I want to open the chest. It was backwards! Dragon Crest. A crest made from a carved dragon bone. Looks like it should be placed into something somewhere. Ah, something somewhere. I found a thing! Let's find a thing to put it on! Oh, right, it's just this. No other doors here. Are these gonna keep spawning, or? I guess they are. Unless there just happen to be a lot of them right now. They just had a bit of a choreographed spawning thing going on, I guess. This is a little linear so far, isn't it? I feel like I'm going to be pressing the wrong button a lot while navigating menus. Doesn't help that the cancel button is triangle. I don't know why that was a thing for a while on the PS2. Yeah, I mean, I guess they you know, it would be silly if you spent half the game being like, I do not wish to engage with the central unique mechanic, the USP of this here video game. Gonna save up my dollaroos. I have to wait for him to get back up like I frickin' beat him up or something. Uh-oh, more skillies! Oh no. And I think it's kind of funny how he's just immediately like, oh, I see what the game is. Well, I guess they'll do it. So apparently the Xbox version of this game supports progressive scan, which would make the image clearer, but I don't have an Xbox. I don't know why it's not an option on the PS2. It's not like I can't do it. Ow. I guess that's just gonna be happening every so often if these rosaries are in random drop. Microsoft must have paid out for exclusive features. I don't think they were doing that so much back then. Like, they paid for exclusive games, obviously, but I don't think the whole, like, console exclusive feature thing was much of a thing at all yet. What the? Until, like, the generation after. Okay, so this just goes to the beginning then, or am I getting that wrong? It can't jump off railings. That wouldn't be gentlemanly, I guess. I don't know. It would be pretty funny if you could just leave the game. Hut, 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 hut. I am seriously just like, yeah, fuck Dracula's castle. I'm going home right now. Ooh, a floating thing. I want that. I hope I get some sort of speed up thing later. Backtracking through all this is going to be annoying. I walked all this way just for one potion. Well, I hope you're enjoying Hector's Big Hike. Bum 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 bum. If you have Lament save data on the same card, you can get a unique sale item here. Oh. Well, I don't because of the aforementioned region thing. Though, if I still have my save from playing it on an emulator, I think I can like put that on my memory card. He's running like Buzz Lightyear. I am Hector. I come in peace. Sitting in a chair, think about stuff. Gonna work out and I'll get real buff. Oh no! Oh, okay. I thought it was a pit for a moment. Castlevania Beyond of Infinity. Alright. That's not a musical term. Well, I guess Curse of Darkness isn't a musical term in it either, so... I wonder if it has one in Japanese. Yes! Insert the dragon crest. Oh, I'm targeting this guy now. Oh, the bestiary, it contains information. All right. Is this really the time? That guy was the real guy in charge. Well, actually, Harvey, I mean, I was gonna, hey, there it is, meat. I was gonna be like, you know, usually when someone's like, well, actually, it's like, their information will be correct, it's just that they're very annoying about it. But then I remembered earlier that fucking dude being like, the new Doom expansion's music doesn't fit, and then proceeded to say, like, the most fucking completely wrong shit. Doom music is generally made in Guitar Pro for that metal tone, and I'm just like, man, I didn't know someone being so confidently wrong about something so specific was a thing. But I hate it. The image is way darker on my TV than it is on the capture, so sometimes I may appear to be looking for a door or something when there's clearly not one. Just so you know. Does this point me to like save doors? To like, oh thing? I guess it does. That's kind of useful. Do not remove the memory card. I must have recreated all the Doom music in Guitar Pro. I mean, you could make Doom music in Guitar Pro. You can export to MIDI. It's just like he went on to be like, it makes me feel like I'm playing Sonic, this music. Did you realize that Doom music is made in Guitar Pro and not in like a chiptune track? And I'm like, motherfucker, they're still MIDI files, and you can make any MIDI file you want in any program that has, you can make something in Guitar Pro that doesn't even have guitars in it because it's just a MIDI editor focused on guitar tabs. I used to do that all the time when I played in bands because it made it convenient to compose in it. like, first of all, Guitar Pro didn't fucking exist when they made Doom, so... If you're going by the logic of they use this program for that special tone, you know, even though it's all MIDI, it can sound like whatever you want it to sound like. You should be saying, Doom music should be made in Cakewalk for that special metal tone. Cakewalk for DOS. Sorry, this is just a very specific type of me nerd raging, but it's just... I'm covered in stinky wine now. Aluminum! Well, we're in Europe in this game, though. Shouldn't it be aluminium? Shouldn't we also not have dollars? Whatever. Oh, shit. Let me take a sip, you fucking dog. You fucking skeleton. Trying to hydrate over here. I'll be a hydrating Hector. Does Hector just, like, absorb the wine into his skin? I feel like I don't need to be finishing off these Fenrir's because they just lie down. I just freaking leave them there. They've learned their lesson. Why does that pixie have like a butt gem? What's up with that? Butt crystal. I don't know. Maybe I should have saved that observation for when Eve is around. Just a fan of Kiryu Coco. Fenrir's cannot be forgiven, just like Isaac. Yup. Sure does look like the Land of Innocence in here. It's repetitive, but I like it. It's satisfying. You know, like a beat 'em up. It's a PS2 game, and PS2 games are good except when they're not. Thank you for this observation. This will really help me with PS2 Roundup. Oh, there's a save room here? Like fucking behind where I spawned? You know, like you know, I'm not facing a whole lot of opposition. I'm still gonna use save points when I come across him because you never know if this is gonna be the last one before a boss that then proceeds to just like crack your skull open. So. I can actually more or less play looking at my capture because there's so little input lag, but it does kind of stutter and that's annoying. Oh, hey, Eve. Do you see that gem coming out of that pixie's anus? I promise I'll stop, because, you know, I started doing that to annoy Noth, and I don't want you to be collateral damage. You're gonna throw your mod badge at me and say I quit. Say you quit. That's okay. I always end up alone in the end. I feel like I've been in this room before. Am I just circling around right now? I am. What the fuck? That character designer saw a Firefly and thought, that's my first helpful character, perfect intro to Devils. Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna have to walk back a whole ways. Should've just had a sign that says, this way only leads you back! Eventually. There's just a whole bunch of rooms full of skeletons first. But nothing that interesting. You know, when I streamed Lament of Innocence, I think I did like shorter sessions because I would play multiple games in one go, or like do it at the end of like a long art stream or something. I think I'm starting to see why I do that. Why I did that with that game. Cause you know, it's kinda, it's a little repetitive. What you missed is that we named this pixie after you. Piss off, Ghost. Go in here. Oh. Or just $100 sack floating in the middle of this room for no reason. I'm sorry, are these fucking bootleg Tonberries supposed to be challenging? Because they keep using them to like gate my progress, and I'm just like, I'm gonna just slash at you like I slash at everything else. I guess they are getting a few hits in, but it's mostly because there was just a lot of dudes. The game wasn't sure if there was still someone in the room, I guess. I don't know. Yay, got dollars. It's possible to create new weapons and armor by combining various materials. No, there's a crafting system. Fuck that shit. Get out of here. What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me right now? Can I break this? Ooh. You fool, that was the load-bearing pillar. The entire castle just comes crumbling down early because I slashed that one pillar. When some monsters are defeated, they drop evolution crystals that affect the development of your ID. By collecting a certain amount of evolution crystals, its form will change. Various types of evolution crystals. Types will change depending on the weapon that you're holding. Alright. Okay. This is involved. I'm sure it will completely screw this up somehow. All these enemies are devil forged by Isaac. I mean, I suppose so. I don't think he cares about the money, because it won't help him become more fabulous. It was probably just left there by Dracula from last time. Gotta wait for those zombies to finish their intro animations. Otherwise, it's rude to kill them. The fact that it's like, yeah, it'll generate these crystals, but maybe you don't want that, so you can turn it off. That feels like one of those things where you come up with a mechanic and then realize that that mechanic could be an issue. So you're like, I'll just patch this real quick. These people aren't having good times. This is a party that got way out of hand. I like that his eyes weren't, like, affected by the, like, going transparent thing. There's only one potential issue with the evil crystals, it's not too bad. Well, what is it? Evolve your ID before it learns a certain skill, which could be useful. Is there like a max level that I should be like trying to attain before I do evil crystals then, or? Should I like look up a guide to figure this out? I guess it really is just like Pokemon, where it's like, I don't want to evolve you yet, because then it'll take you like 10 more levels to get Hyper Beam. Gotta make sure that that I can be included in the competitive meta. Dude, that is gross. Can you stop that, please? Freaking getting hurt by this neon vomit. You know, for all those Castlevania Curse of Darkness competitions, I gotta make sure that I stand a chance against the top players. I see so many people shitting on Lament in this game. I was just like, yeah, these are real turds. These are like really bad Castlevania games. And I'm just like, are you fucking high? Have you played a bad game in your life? This is not what a bad game looks like. Like, you could say that, you know, maybe if you find it too repetitive, you could make the argument, like, you could call it like mediocre. I guess I could see that, you know, if you're not, if you find it really egregious that there's so many rooms that look the same, sure, whatever. But to be like, this is a real turd, which is an actual quote I read earlier today, like, piss off, man. You don't know what a bad game looks like. If you want some examples of real bad games, this week's NES Roundup is gonna have just like a bunch of real fucking stinkers in it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Then again, fucking people are also always going like, oh, your Sonic Adventure games aren't good. Sonic had a rough transition into 3D. I'm like, fuck off, please. You don't know what you're talking about. I need to play PUBG 3D. You know what? I never have, just because looking at that game alone makes me nauseous. Like, there's some games where you can just look at it and just be like, oh, this plays like complete fucking garbage, doesn't it? Also, you know, Bubsy wasn't any good in 2D either, so... And that I'm intimately familiar with. Played it, but not for Terrible Tuesdays. So you can make it look an honorary episode on the D-Bomb Wiki. The first Bubsy game, I remember being like, you know, I looked at it and I was like, oh, this should be pretty decent, right? And it had like some charming points about it. You know, like some of the like cartoon stuff. You know, the kind of Looney Tunes kind of thing. But then, you know, you try playing it and you just keep being like, why is Bubsy just like fucking sliding around like that? Is it because the enemies are sneezing at him? Is it like a wind effect? I seriously thought that for far too long. Why is this chair here? What the fuck? Okay, hold on, I gotta kill these guys. Okay, this vomit attack is very annoying. Because it means I can't even approach him properly, because this is the only weapon I have. Like, if I had fucking sub-weapons or something, then maybe I could... Therapeutic chair, huh? Low frequency waves soothe away your stiffness. This low price includes delivery and handling. Order now. Ego, what the fuck are you talking about? What is this doing? It just heals me? What the fuck? Hold on. I had the wrong window open over here. In order to look at chat. There's a room somewhere in the game in which every chair type you found will be collected. Of course there is. How did I do the targeting thing before? I like accidentally targeted an enemy once? Okay, there it is. There we go. I don't even think they give you anything for finding every chair. Well, then you have a bunch of chairs and they heal you. What else do you want, man? I'm sure if they re-released this game, there would be an achievement for it, though. And honestly, you know, at this point, you know, we just got the DS collection. They're gonna have to start re-releasing the 3D games eventually. They can't hide from it forever. What is that, like, power-up thing he's doing? Die already, dude! I can't wait to get some more, like, means of attack. Oh, is he getting healed by the fucking wizard? That's around here somewhere. Okay, this is where the camera becomes an issue. And he teleports. You piece of shit. Is he gone? There we go. Hello there. Looked like this was something special, but... OBZ 3 had a really short dev time. I mean, people don't, like, set out to make bad games. There's always, like, there's always a reason for it, you know? And it's usually suits, let's be honest. Suits or just, like, powerful ignorance on the part of, like, some guy with a lot of passion. This just in, Konami announced his new Castlevania game to avoid re-releasing 3D Castlevanias. They arguably did release a new Castlevania. That fucking new version of Haunted Castle is basically a remake. And they just kind of were like, hey, it's DS games, and also put Haunted Castle in here, and also, you know, like a reversion of Haunted Castle. And I'm like, oh, they changed the balance a bit, or you know, maybe put in a few like memory hacks to make that game a little easier. Nope, it's a remake, and they just completely buried the lead on that. Crazy. You're not doing this archvile shit over here. Thank you very much. What the? Get out of here. How many of these are there? It's kind of weird that they introduced that enemy in a context where, like, you can't easily, like, fight out, like, oh, they heal, that's the point of them. You're just like, oh, these are, like, slightly annoying dudes who float around. can check what your ID needs in the menu. It's kind of varied though for each type of evolution. There are multiple. I'll deal with that another time. Memory Ricardo! 8 MB. 8 MB. LBA. Did you guys see the new trailer for the LBA remake? They definitely like changed the story up, and it's making some people have a completely normal one. No, they made it evil and woke! That sort of shit. Oh, fuck, not again. Alright, where's the healer? Where is he? I don't... Wait, there isn't one. What's going on? Now my rhythm is ruined. Like, literally what they did is, instead of saving Zoe, they gave Twinsen a sister who you have to save, and then Zoe is, like, working with the Resistance instead. And it's, you know, they were like, we wanted to make her character more consistent, because in the second game, she's way more, like, proactive and, like, you know... In the first game, she didn't really have a personality beyond just like, oh, I'm a girl, I need to be saved, and then, you know. That's not how she is in the second game. We'll see that in like a month or two when I play that game. So it's like, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. And also, once again, I don't want the game to be the exact same thing. Look at this Baraka. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, there's some, like... I think it's only a few people. Like, you know, some people are just like... you know, I don't like the art style or whatever, and, you know, some people are kind of rude about it, and it's like, okay, whatever, that's a legitimate opinion to have, I suppose, even if you're being a dick about it, maybe. Some people are. But, like, just, some people are just fucking going insane and being like, they made Twinsen black! for woke reasons! And where's Zoe's boobs? And I'm just like, what the fuck? Who cares? Besides, Twinsen's skin was always kind of dark in the FMVs. It's really more weird that he was so pale in like his endgame model. And also, really, you want sex appeal from these characters that have just always... Well, I guess they do kind of look like blow-up dolls, but... But they don't now, because art styles, because it's been 30 years. I know I'm preaching to the choir. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, some people are just incapable of thinking for like 5 seconds about something. Because if you actually make the cogs turn in your head for 5 seconds in some of these things, you'd be like, oh, maybe this gut reaction I'm having is maybe not entirely rational. Maybe I should examine that about myself. Maybe I should think about why I'm having this nonsensical reaction to something. Where am I going? Where am I going? Hold on. How do I... Okay, change floor. Okay, so we need to go up to 3F. Sure, go ahead. Ow. Ow! God damn it. I don't find the button mappings entirely the most sensible thing in this game sometimes. It's impossible to tell if people are really outraged about games or if they're just always trying to get in front of the next hot topic to be mad about for clickbait thumbnails. I mean, this game's too obscure to be like... to make like a clickbait YouTube video about, I think. And also the most unhinged posts I've seen are on like a fan forum for this game, and it's just like 2 or 3 people making a million threads being just like fucking just like real go do literally anything else with your day kind of shit. Yeah, no, I figured I would eventually want to use that memorial ticket thing, but so far I haven't really covered enough ground for it to be important. Some of these enemies, like, the whole thing where they, like, fall down but they're not dead is kind of just wasting my time a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Alright, we're just going. Yep. Just continue spinning on the floor or whatever. So... Yep. Alright. And then you get back up, and then I hit you again, and then you're dead. Who's shooting at me? Oh, what the fuck? It's one of these guys. I don't really know how to approach him because all I have is a sword. There we go. Jesus, that's dark. Did I say something weird? The actual darkness on the screen. Alright, fair enough. Wait, am I going backwards? Nope, it's just another room of baracas. Look at this shit. Oh, more baracas. Makes me want to shake my maracas at those baracas. This is what game's title refers to. Then they should have called Doom 2 that. Eve stopped messaging chat after we told her the Pixie was named after her. Yeah. I think she wants a divorce now. Don't worry, we should get another buddy soon-ish, I think. Oh boy, another room of baracas! Yeah, this room is different music to let you know that now you have to fight the baracas. Both of the bone dragons were just like, alright, everyone else is dead, now it's our turn. Otherwise, it wouldn't be very sportsman-like, or sports dragon-like, I suppose. I love that you can just, like, stop their attack by just, like, hitting them in the face. The closed caption turned baracas into broncos. Well, those are in LBA 2 as well, so it's really coming full circle. Someone really fucked up these stairs. Someone was like, I do not like these red carpet stairs. Fuck that shit. I quite like this save arrow because it means I, like... You know, it's a small thing, but I don't have to open the map to see, yep, that is indeed the shape of a save room that I'm about to walk into. And not a save room. Just a tiny little QOL thing. Ooh, cutscene. And it's a guy. Alright. I thought story was gonna happen, but there's just a dude. Alright. Find the big dude, find the big dude, find the big dude with the light bulb! The boss text has like this... What's going on with that? There's like these weird things over the letters. Kind of looks like an umlaut, so maybe it's bus. It's not boss, it's bus. It's boost. Oh, that... Oh! Wait, is this a freaking Bloodlines reference? I wasn't expecting that. Although I guess chronologically this happened first. Alrighty. I'm just gonna wait for you to stop doing that, please. Oh shit, he broke my guard. I didn't even know that was a thing. Phase 3, the shiny ass. He did get lifted up by his ass, which then shown though, so. Oh boy! New chair just dropped, y'all! You too can get this chair right now by subbing during September or whatever. I don't know. It's just a new gamer chair. This thing looks way sturdier than any of those. If I was on that castle, a chair and a cage would definitely be a trap. Yeah, you'd think. You would think. Bullshit Mountains. Ooh. Ooh! New buddy time! Look at him, he's little Magmard! Magmard Dragoon! What are we calling this one? What are we calling him? D-Bomb? Or not? Rocky? Flimium? Is that also a Star Wars character? Ferdinand? Is it Ferdinand von Eyre? Boris Yeltsin. I like Ferdinand. We're gonna name him Ferdinand. Battle-type innocent devils are exceptionally strong and excel at physical combat, as their name implies they are most effective in battle. They have an additional AI mode, and in addition to auto and command, they can also guard. Oh, he can protect me. Word chain may appear. Press the attack button or final attack button immediately when this happens. If timed correctly, the ID will warp in front of Hector and add a cooperative attack. It's called a chain attack. Am I making him do that? I didn't even know I had like a final attack button, but... Oh yeah, that is draining his HP. I was just trying to figure out what my final attack button is. It's circle. Alright. Oh, we can do like a spinny thing. Alright. Alright, buddy, let's go get you some hearts since I messed up. Yeah, kick his ass! We'll get you those hearts back in no time, Ferdinand. Yeah! Oh, he's so cool. I got a leather helm. Suddenly it's like, yeah, equipment exists, by the way. Yeah, fucking punch him! Yeah! Get that lizard bitch! I got Jet Black from Cowboy Bebop. He's in my inventory now. Fernandez good poses, yeah. He helps in combat and with my morale. Yeah, let's get these rocks. What the? Come on, Ferdinand. Let's get this guy too. Yeah, you leveled up. Oh no, he was getting attacked. But he's got like a little smiley face that like shows you his mood or something. Don't worry, Ferdinand, I'll cover you. Yeah, combo. Haha! Keeps fighting dudes off screen. Watch out for this guy. He might be treacherous. Just keeps running off. Where are we going right now? Hold on. Hold on. Where's that other door? Camera's kind of messing with me right now. Okay, it's this. A little too late there. Oh, big guy! Let's go! Get him! Perfect guard will be performed if the enemy attack is guarded with the right timing. Ah, that kind of shit. Of course. Oh, we got big meat! Look at him just stomping around. Let's fill you up with hearts. He's like Glowbox, but badass. Dude's rock. It's true, dude is rock. Woo! Weird little camera thing there. So this loops back here. So we don't need to care about that right now. Glowbox Gigafucks. Does Ferdinand? Well, he's too busy being useful to Gigafuck. Kingdom Hearts fans will never be this thrilled about having Donald and Goofy helping them. I mean, they play Kingdom Hearts. I don't think they're about, like, good feelings. Ow! Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. And then just kind of continue on. Kingdom Hearts is light. Then why can't it fill my dark soul with light? Why is there mist all of a sudden?
It can't be. It's impossible. She can't be alive.
Oh. May I be of service?
No.
A lady.
Forgive me. My name is Hector. What are you doing in a place
Hector
like this?
Johnson.
I could ask you the same question, sir.
I am searching for someone. A man bearing the same crest I'm wearing.
And this man, is he your enemy or your friend?
You sound as if you know him.
Yes, quite so. Now answer me. Be he your friend or foe?
He is my most bitter enemy.
I see. In that case, I shall help you.
Pardon me, milady, but by what reason would you offer me this boon? Indeed, by what reason should I trust it?
Your enemy is my enemy. That is reason enough. If you are a Devil Forge Master, you shall need a place to keep your little friends
Your
safe.
voice is buttery smooth.
Rest
It can
assured
sway
you have
anyone.
no reason to
You can
refuse.
trust everyone you meet.
You seem quite knowledgeable. Who are you exactly?
A witch. I escaped from the Western lands where we were hunted like vermin. I have the power to envision the future.
How interesting. And your name?
Julia. My house is further on. I shall prepare an elixir that may be of use to you. Farewell, for now.
This lady seems untrustworthy in the extreme.
Julia.
But it plays nice music when you meet
She
her.
is the very image of Rosalie.
Ah, safe room. Safe room! New chair design. It's not active yet. What do you mean? Oh, is this like a oh, it's a teleport room. I thought it was a save room. Don't you trust people who look like Rosalie? I mean, I don't know her. I don't know her. I've never seen her in my life. Ah, it's gotta be a save room though. But you know, her name's similar to mine, which means we can't trust Rosalie, because you can't trust me. Which means we can trust Julia. I think. You'll find my logic is impeccable here. Never trust a Rosie. I might put on a red headband, and then you'll be in trouble. Oh, hello. Hello, lady. Hello.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Oh, you got like a whole persona menu in here.
What do you need?
Don't you think it'd be useful to like tell me how strong these things are? I guess they're just like the lowest level of different weapon types. Dung? What do you mean dung?
Will that be all? Please come again.
Okay, I don't have any armor, so...
Good to see you came back. What can I do for you? What do you need? Will that be all? Anything else? Will that be all? Please come again.
I like clothes. Clothes are good to wear. Yeah. Combine. Oh, right, it's this crap. Now I got hard leather armor. Alright, bitchin'. I got more stuff now. Oh. And a map. You know, I don't know if she's the best shopkeeper there is. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna be a shopkeeper in a Castlevania, you gotta, you know, when someone buys something, you gotta go, thank you! Oh, the finest warriors arm themselves with dung. This dung has filled thousands of foes. I mean, I would assume that it remembers those combinations. That'd be kind of silly if it didn't. It's possible to steal items from enemies. When a lock-on cursor on an enemy turns purple, press the final attack button to try and steal an item. Okay. Ferdinand? Oh, you're over there now. Look at him just coming in. It seems like it starts off on purple and then stops being purple. So that's kind of weird. I don't know if that's normal. If that's common. Looting. Okay, so there was a whole other direction we haven't gone to yet. But now we're going over here, and that seems to be like a whole big linear thing. Excuse me, is that a fucking turret? What? What? Who's shooting at me? Get out of here. Where am I being shot at from? Oh. I didn't realize the castle was also fighting me. Can I like do something about it? Am I hurting it? Okay, yeah, I think I am. I was not expecting a turret section in Castlevania, I gotta say. Okay, now who's shooting at me? Is it these guys? I shot them and they turned into knights! And then the knights turn into dreams. What in the fuck? I got a level up from using the turret. Alright. I don't think the turret should be able to do this, but sure. Alright, that was different. What all the fuck? Okay. I thought the pickups all went away. That would have been annoying. Not very flowy to like stop to be like, you stole 10 gold, not dollars apparently. I don't know. Ferdinand, you're kind of in the way right now. Can you trying to get these things? Memory card slot A and B for PlayStation 2. Ferdinand needs a Bionic Commando Rearm 2 style hype mode. I don't think anyone's gonna understand that reference. Yeah! Fuck that Baraka. The steel mechanic is weird, especially because, you know, I have to go out of my way to bother to target enemies, which I often don't have to. The arm is his wife. They stole that from Lament of Innocence, then. Ferdinand, you're missing, dude. Yay! Yeah, I don't know. I feel like targeting's doing more harm than good right now. And also, if all I'm stealing is like $10, then like, I don't know if this whole mechanic's worth it, really. Good one, Ferd. Okay, that's rude. Meat! 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 It is just very fun watching Ferdinand clown on some dudes. Thank you for rating, Wentworth. That was very loud on my end. I was possessed by the spirit of Tamara. No! Wait, D-Bomb is also a raider? Were you in 2 Twitch channels at once? Were you watching 2 streams at the same time? What's your favorite kind of meat? Chicken. Get out of here. Wait, you can't perma-kill blood skeletons? What is this nonsense? How will we open the door then? Oh, I gotta come back later. Alright. Fine, I will. So that raid was literally just one person coming in and bringing along someone who was already here. I appreciate it? Question mark? Get back here, you fucker. Thanks, Ferd. One person array that brings someone who is already here describes a lot of Kingdom Hearts games. How do we keep coming back to Kingdom Hearts? Oh no, lost souls, what? Thanks, Ferd. Oh, so now I need to switch to Eve, yeah? How do I... Okay. Open the chest, Eve. Okay. Get out of here. This game has darkness in its name, so maybe it's already half Xehanort. Can anyone explain to me what the theming of Kingdom Hearts actually is? Like, it's all about, like, fucking light and darkness, but what does it mean? I killed the turkey. Friend's good. So what you're saying is it takes 5 billion games across 1 million consoles to explain the same thing as a 20-minute episode of Pokemon. It explains it 5 million times. You know, really, we shouldn't have been surprised that, like, the remake trilogy was so redundant and stupid. Its mission statement is to be confusing and eternally mysterious. I stand by my point. You know, Kingdom Hearts will be better with Ferdinand in it. I think that'd be rad. Get out of here! Fucking... It's nothing but skeletons and zombies and baracas, and now we got fucking... Ifrit! I'll show you no mercy! No! Oh, he upgraded. I thought he was dying. This fucking camera, I swear to God. Okay, stop. We are not fighting these guys anymore. This is just going on a bit. Yep. I just kind of vanished and you can bring him back. Yeah, but I don't want to have to bring him back. I need my friend by my side. I need him. You know what? I think this is a good point to stop for tonight. We'll be playing this for the coming Monday slots. I don't know how long this game is, so we'll see. I tend to, for games that I think are going to be like, you know, a sizable investment, I tend to just kind of pencil in like 4 streams at a time and then just kind of go from there. I can't tell how much I'm progressing. Like, it doesn't have the same structure as Lamented, where it's like, okay, here's 5 areas, and then, you know, once you've completed all of those, you get to go to, like, you know, the next part, like Mega Man. Instead, I'm just kind of, like, going around to, like, some different areas here, and we're in the second one, I guess? But there's a lot of, like, different turns and things that I missed, so I guess we'll be going back next time and seeing what's in those hallways and hanging out with Ferdinand. That being said, we have 3 more followers to go until Sonic Heroes, so if you want to see me confront that childhood demon, invite 3 of your friends. And then go beyond, because there will be more follower goals after that. And if you can think of any fun follower goals, feel free to let me know. We can put those down, because I don't know if they should all be like these weird challenge things that are going to be like, you know, painful, but like fun painful, not Half-Life painful, or if they should be like different, unique things. I really don't know. This is the sort of thing where, like, I'm very new at it. I don't really know what I'm doing. So it's all down to you guys. What do you want to see? Because, you know, it's gonna be your motivation in the coming story arc. I'll be back on Wednesday for the second attempt at Pinball Dreams. I'm gonna continue off where, like, the internet really started crapping out, which I think was like the 3rd table. Then we should definitely have time to check out the sequel as well, Pinball Fantasies. And then, you know, we'll just see like where we end up with that stream, just because it's kind of this weird thing that doesn't usually happen. And then, you know, I'm going to edit those together. And speaking of editing things together, I am also going to edit the Half-Life VOD a bit, because I think, you know, around the time the helicopter shows up, things get a little unpleasant. So I think I might make like a montage out of it to turn it back to fun rage instead of like miserable rage. I'm going to see what I can do with that. Thursday's gonna be Doom 2. I'm gonna try to beat the game. We'll see if I can do it. We'll be fighting Nazis for real because I figured out how to uncensor the game properly. I'll just need to remember to turn it back if I ever want to do multiplayer, because obviously it's gonna like look at my file and be like, hey, this isn't the official file. You can't do this online. What are you, a cheater? So that's understandable. And then Sunday's going to be NES Roundup. On the schedule it says Dawn of 1987. It's actually 1986 holiday games. I got confused. I mixed up the episodes on the spreadsheet. I think that's going to be a fun episode because there are going to be some epic stinkers on it. Hopefully also some good games, but you know, the fun thing about NES Roundup is I don't have to play a game for more than 10 seconds if I don't want to, so. But if you're familiar with what games came out in late 1986 in various regions, you might have some idea of what we're up against, but we'll see. I'm actually going to be doing NES Roundup a little more often for the rest of the year. Because I don't want to like run it into the ground, but I do want to get to like a certain point in NES history by the end of the year, and kind of trying to make up for like how earlier this year, like there would be a really long time between NES Roundup streams for various reasons. I'm kind of trying to like counteract that here, and then hopefully next year it'll just kind of equalize. And speaking of getting to certain points in NES Roundup, there are going to be streams eventually where I look at some other consoles. Because I think at the end of 1987, the PC Engine launched in Japan, TurboGrafx 16. So eventually we're going to look at that. I think I might also look at the Sega SG-1000 in the near future to kind of like catch up on what Sega was doing, because obviously we've been doing this NES thing. We haven't been looking at what anything Sega's been doing. The Master System has been going as well. I think some of those Sega machines could work as Roundup series because they have way fewer games than the NES does. But oh my god, the caption literally just interpreted NES as any ass. Wonderful. I think that's all I have to say right now. I hope to see you all in the Discord or the NeoCities chat. I really recommend the NeoCities chat. It's just like a fun hangout because you have to like go out of your way to go there. So it feels a bit more like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends instead of like, here's this messenger program I'm just on all the time, you know? It's like fun little get-togethers. But yeah, that will be all for now. Thank you all very much for watching. Love you all. Don't forget to tell my friends about Rosie. Follow me on these things down here. The Nintendo NES, the secret name of the Switch successor. Yes, that is what they should call it. I think you're onto something. I think you're going to be manifesting that at the next thing. Thank you for that link. I'm going to see if there's anyone around to raid from the people I follow. Oh, freaking everyone's online. All right. Hey, do you guys want to see Yuffie play Half-Life? We can warn her. Alright, stick around for the raid. Rosie rolling out!